excited because we are getting ready for 4th of July on Cape Cod in downtown Hyannis. To talk about the parade and all of the events surrounding it, I welcome Amanda Converse and Megan Kenny. Good morning, ladies.
Good morning.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you so much for coming in. So, love the 4th of July parade, and I know we didn't get to have one last year because of all the rain. But we won't talk about that. We're just going to talk about how great this year's parade is going to be. So much stuff going on. So maybe, Megan, I'll start with you and tell me a little bit about what we've got in store for this year's parade.
Yeah, we have the usual cast of characters, and we also have some new and exciting acts coming in this year. So we're looking forward to everyone coming down to Main Street. Every year I really try to emphasize, come down early and grab some lunch and find your parking space and, do everything on Main Street. This year we have a trackless train, so you can do kids' train rides. Adults can do it as well. So there's really all activities all during the day, and then the parade starts promptly at 4, and it'll go from Ocean to C Street, all down Main Street. And then, we like to encourage the walkway to the sea. You can go down to the harbor for dinner, and then the fireworks will be there. And we have a really great band this year. We're excited to have her, Jordan Renzi in the River, and I'll let you talk a little bit about her.
Yeah, Jordan is just magical. Her voice is captivating. She's amazing, and I'm really, really excited for her to have this stage. And then she formed a band this year. I've only ever seen her as a solo act, so she's really excited about having like this big backup. And she's extremely talented, and so I'm excited for everyone in Hyannis to see her.
Yep, family friendly. She'll do some covers and original folk songs, so we're thrilled to have her.
Awesome, and that'll be down at Asleton Park?
Yep, she'll also be doing the parade, so you get a little sneak peek. And I do want to mention the town band plays every year. We're so fortunate to have them. So immediately following the parade, they're on the town green, on the village green in Hyannis, and they play for a couple of hours and do all the patriotic songs, and it's fun. People do picnics out there. It's great. It's a great spot.
And great place to gather once the parade is all over. And it really is just, I love seeing Main Street on the 4th of July because it's so full of people. There's tons of people everywhere, so many things to do. And really, the parade starts at 4, but you can really get down at 10 o'clock in the morning, 9 o'clock in the morning if you want to have breakfast, walk around, go shopping, the full day on Main Street.
Yeah. So, what's better than sitting out at Alberto's and having a nice meal there, watching the parade, and then we have a lot of people staying at the Anchor Inn. Skip and Lisa Simpson do a great job there with their rates for 4th of July, and so it really is a destination spot. It's great.
It really is. So let's talk a little bit about, is there a theme for this year's parade? I know sometimes there's a theme.
We always do a theme. Yep, it's Star Spangled Salute. So very patriotic.
Very patriotic.
I mean, really, as long as it's red, white, and blue, we're good with that.
Exactly. And do we have bands and acts coming from all over? Is it mostly from the Cape?
We do. We have people from, we of course love our locals. So we have Mike Dumas and Platform Soul. They're such a crowd favorite. Joanna White and Company is here again. We haven't had Sarah Lakita in a while. She's coming back this year, so we're excited about that. We also have acts coming from Connecticut and as far down as the Lower Cape. So.
Great. So let's talk about the Grand Marshals. I know that's one facet of the parade that people are always interested in seeing. So Amanda, tell me a little bit, who is this year's Grand Marshal?
So this year, Joe and Dolores DeLuz have been chosen to lead the parade. They moved to Hyannis in the 1950s and were really big in the in integrating the Cape in the civil rights movement. They both did a sit-in at the Woolworth here, and really were, over the last 60 years, have been huge in breaking down barriers. They're very involved in the Cape Cod chapter of the NAACP. And of course, Joe was the building commissioner for the town of Barnstable for over 20 years. So really great community leaders that are going to be leading the parade.
Wonderful. So exciting and really nice to honor people who have made such a difference in our community and have worked really hard to be advocates.
Absolutely.
In the community. That is awesome. So what does it take to put together a parade like this? Megan, I know that we've talked to you about this before. It's a massive undertaking. I think that's something that a lot of people don't think about when they're sitting on the sideline waving their flags and watching everything go by. Just what kind of work goes into putting it together.
We start in February reaching out. Amanda and I have a lot of ideas, and we try to reach out to people to give them the idea because it's free publicity. So if your business wants to get involved, there's spectators up in the thousands. So it's kind of a great way for local businesses to advertise. We start in February, we fundraise. We're so lucky to have the community that we do. A lot of family businesses. Baxter's has always been our big supporter. Puritan of Cape Cod has always supported us. So we really couldn't do it without our sponsors. The BID, the Hyannis Main Street Business Improvement District, they always are huge supporters of us. So it really it's fun. It's good in the community. We try to partner up with the Hyannis Chamber to do the car show. So we ask that people bring in their classic cars. That's always a blast. So it really is just it's a great community event to be involved in.
It really is, and I think for the business community too, great to have so many people coming in and walking up and down Main Street, eating at the restaurants, shopping at the stores. You know, it's just a great day for that. Want to talk to you about the Kids Bike Parade, and that's something that's always fun. The Greater Hyannis Civic Association puts that on.
Yeah, the Civic Association does a great job, and they it's kids of all ages. You can do your stroller, you can do your bicycles. Safety first, you have to have a helmet. But they give little prizes, and they're right in the middle of the parade, so it's great to have the kids involved as well as the businesses.
Excellent. So I'm going to ask you both, what's your favorite part of the parade?
Don't say when it's over.
How'd you know?
You know, my favorite is the start of it. All of a sudden, all the trucks start up. Our police department is so good to us, and they're so helpful. So for me, working with the community, I think, is my favorite part. Mike Dumas is my favorite act in the band, in the parade. Their band is great, but all the bands are great. But I think just the community involvement is my favorite part.
I agree. I mean, I'm really just support staff for Megan this year, but I've helped out every year, and we take a little golf cart, and just seeing all the spectators, all of those people in downtown Hyannis is like so amazing to me, because I love this place, I love this Main Street, and to see all of those people appreciating it as well is really amazing.
It really is. So people can still get in on the parade if they want. If they want to go float, if they want to walk, if they want to have a band. So what's the way for them to apply to get into the parade?
We have all our paperwork on the town website, and they can email me anytime at Hyannis 4th of July Parade at hotmail.com, and it's the number 4. But like I said, all of it is on our website, so that paperwork can be downloaded, or a simple phone call. I mean, I got a phone call this morning, so
great.
Yeah, so we'll get you in there, no problem.
Excellent. And it's on a Saturday this year. That's really exciting.
It is. Yeah, it's great.
So we'll get a lot of people down for the weekend, hoping for wonderful, beautiful weather. It's going to be perfect. And I thank you ladies so much for coming in to join me.
Thank you
for having us.
So much. And I'll see you on Main Street on the 4th of July.
Right,
yes,
thank you.
Thank you so much. My guests today are Megan Kenny and Amanda Converse, the organizers of the Hyannis Main Street 4th of July Parade, taking place on Saturday, July 4th, starting at 4 p.m. I'm Sarah Cole.